Hi, this is Lauren, and today I thought I'd be a little bit festive and do something with the fall season. So I created this fall eye look. It's not that hard, I just used a lot of fall colors, and it's just kind of a normal makeup with a little bit of extra glitter added in there to just make it a little bit more special. So my first step to make this look is I'm going to put on a base. Especially when you're dealing with glitter and all of that, you're going to need a really good base to keep it all there and not all over your face. Basically, you need a good base to not get it all over your face. Rhymes, you can remember. So I'm just taking my base and I'm going to apply it with a brush all over my lid. Even in the corner right here, because I am going to be applying makeup, I'm going to take it down a little bit right above my lid, or on my bottom lid there. I'm going to take it all the way up to my eyebrow. Make sure you get it all the way into the lash line and everything. So my next step, I'm going to take this brush here. It's a kind of fluffy but firm brush, and I'm using this kind of coppery red color. I'm just going to get it really good into the brush, tap it off a little bit, and then apply it all over my lid and right here into the corner as well. And I'm being very generous with this color because a lot of it's going to be blended out later, and it's not as prevalent in this one. So I'm going to be very generous with it so that it does show up in the end. I'm even going to put a little bit under here as well. Okay, so the next step, I'm taking this kind of fluffier brush in order to make the outside there and contour my eye a little bit basically. So I'm going to take this darker brown color and kind of just put it on the outer edge of my eye. And what I like to do sometimes, I like to make a little bit of a V shape going down here and going up and into the crease. It's kind of like a V, and then by the time you blend it out, it's no longer a V, but it gives you a nice basis of where you should put it, at least. I'm going to be a little bit generous with that as well because I do want it to show up. So now I'm going to take this brush here, kind of like a point and a little bit firmer. I'm going to take a more neutral matte skin color, and then I'm basically going to line what I just did so that it blends in with my face. If you have any powder foundation, that color would also work really well to do something like this. So now it looks a little bit more blended there, so all this red and everything isn't so shocking on my face. Then I'm going to take a really fluffy brush and put it in this like gold color. So I'm using gold as my highlight here. So I'm also going to be kind of generous with this gold color because it's not too bright, but if you have a brighter gold, you can take that into account. So getting it up near my eyebrow and everything. And then I liked putting it right here in this crease as well. I think it gave it a really cool look in the end. If you feel like you've covered up a little bit too much of what you've already done, you can always go back, put a little bit more red in there, or a little bit more of the darker color. But you just really want to make sure that you blend it out again. You can add, but just continuously blend so that nothing looks out of place or unblended. I'm just going to do a little bit more gold there. And also when you're doing a lot of these more shimmery colors, there's a chance it'll get all in your face a lot. So the solution to that is you could either do your face makeup last, or I like to sometimes just take a brush with one hand and kind of do my makeup with the other, and then the fallout will go on the brush. Or They also have these little strips that you can buy that you just put right under there to prevent fallout. But that kind of thing happens a lot with glitter especially. So speaking of glitter, that's what I'm going to do next. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of my base here just to give something for the glitter to really stick to. So I'm going to put it right here in this corner. And I'm still going to kind of blend it out with even my eyeshadow, even though it's kind of a more liquid or cream, I guess. Blend it out with my eyeshadow. And then before that dries, I'm going to quickly take a tiny brush and put it in my glitter, and then just kind of dab it on. Just like pressing it into the base. It's not really like eyeshadow, you can't really blend it out that much, but I still like to take what's left over from my red brush and kind of try to blend it out a little bit. And it looks like I need a little bit more on the bottom here. Go ahead and put that on the other eye too. So for my eyeliner, I'm using Lash and Color Strokes Liquid Eyeliner in Espresso by Chrisley Formulations, and it looks like this. It comes with this little applicator, which is actually really nice to make that point there. I'm just going to start in my inner corner. And create a very small line. I'm just going to start off very small. And with this stuff, like with most liquid eyeliners, you kind of need more than one coat, but be careful to let it dry first. So then I'm going to go out to the point here. And this brush is really good for this. Just going to make a nice little point. And I didn't get it as perfect on that side, so I'm just going to take my finger and kind of go up. Or you can do the same with a Q-tip or something like that in order to get a nice point. Actually, I'll make that point longer too. And try to remember it's always easier to add on to your makeup rather than take away. I always try to start conservatively on one eye, and then if this eye turns out less conservatively and I can either dwindle this down, or if I like it, like in this case, I just fixed it on the other side there. Now that this is a little bit more dry, I'm going to go ahead and do my second coat. If you do mess up, if you do, get some out of place, it's easier to get it off if you get it off right away and if you wait for it to dry a little. So now I'm going to do my bottom eyeliner, and I'm just going to take this stick eyeliner, it's gold, and I'm going to sort of make it blend with the glitter here. And I'm putting it all in my waterline. A lot of times with colors like these, with stick eyeliner, you have to really keep at it in order to get the color that you want. Especially if you're not super light complected or something like that, you may have to try it a few times. And you want to get it in your waterline too. Okay, so I got a pretty good coat of that gold. And then on the outside here, I'm going to use this sort of autumny green color. Go in my waterline here, and down into the lashes to give kind of a smoky look. I'm going to try to blend it out a little bit with that gold. We can kind of meet in the middle there. And for my mascara, I'm going to be using Lash Double Trouble Mascara. It actually has two sides to it here. The first side is for lengthening, and it's really cool because each side has a different type of brush on it, which is really, I think, the biggest factor in a mascara is having the right brush for what you want, or your lashes. Plastic ones are very good at lengthening, the bristle ones are good at filling, but this one actually has two different ones, so it works really well. I like it. I'm going to start off with using the plastic brush and using it to lengthen, putting it on the tops of my lashes. To hide all that fallout. And kind of wiggling my way up. It also has sort of a curve to it, so it's really nice for even just doing the bottom a little bit here too, because it's thicker at the end. And you want to make sure to get out all the clumps and everything at the end. So now onto the side too with the bristle brush, and this is for volumizing. Okay, so now I like to just take sort of a clean brush like this. You can get these at a lot of different makeup supply stores and stuff like that. And I just like to kind of act like I'm applying my mascara, but sort of get out all the clumps with it and spread out the lashes so they're not all stuck together, so they look fuller. Do it on the bottom here as well. You can even do it with your fingers too, just if there's too much buildup, and then kind of comb it out works too. So there you have it. This is my fall look. So I hope you learned something from this video and like this look. Thank you for watching. Bye!